Hi friends, Luke with the Sport Dog Society here, and with the 4th of July just around the corner, I would like to share with you some of our favorite tips around keeping your dog calm and safe when it comes to fireworks and thunderstorms. Stay tuned. First thing that I recommend for every dog that has issues with thunderstorms or fireworks is called a thunder shirt. Really cheap, 20 bucks or so online, and it essentially acts like a weighted blanket that your dog can wear. Some even have this little turtleneck feature that gives calming around the neck, but generally it's going to have straps that wrap around the body, can be pulled tight, and then held into place with the Velcro. There will be different ones that have straps around the chest and the rib cage and the hindquarters. This is a really simple one, but it's a great example of how a thunder shirt can be purchased quickly, put on, and with a little practice around enjoying the wearing, thunder shirt can solve your thunder anxiety by 80% simply by putting it on. One of the next concepts that I want to share with you guys is the idea that when the fireworks are happening and your dog is giving you the mannerisms that show they're scared, I want you to identify those because there's low-level ones and there's higher-level ones. When your dog is a little shifty and looking around and sticking closer to you, maybe rubbing up on your leg, that's level 1 where they're showing you that yes, I'm scared, but I'm able to tolerate it. When your dog gets to the point of being so freaked out that they're near panic attack mode, they're generally going to be darting and licking their lips. They might have a potty accident, but generally they're going to leave that space and they're going to find a place that feels safe for them, like under a bed, a inner closet, an inner bathroom. These are the places that humans are taught to go during a tornado siren. So when your dog finds those places, that means that they are over threshold, they're in full panic mode, they really need your help. So stay tuned on how we counter condition in order to build confidence long term. Now that you know what to look for when it comes to anxious mannerisms for your dog, we're going to begin to create positive associations that will displace those old fears a little bit at a time. It starts really simple, just like this. See the link down below that has the YouTube soundtrack with thunder, lightning, fireworks, common desensitization sounds for dogs. Play it at a low volume over your YouTube speaker in the home. And as the dog notices and perks up to the low-level sounds, I want you to give a reward via food, toys, or affection within 1 second of their noticing of the sound. Every time they notice the pop, 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 and they go, what was that? And your human comes in and says, oh, you're good, settled, treat, treat. Here's your toy if you like toys. Here's some affection if you enjoy that. If they pair the noticing of the sound with a positive association, this will be something that builds in the long term and creates a comforting mechanism that displaces the fear with comfort and old familiar memories. You've likely sought out this video because your dog is showing the signs that, hey, I'm really not loving this, and they've already made their way off to a closet or a bathroom to hide from the noises. The good news about the spaces that they show you where they like to hide is that they're generally the place where the dog feels the safest because it has the most auditory padding, so that in the closet or in the bathroom, that's where they cannot hear the fireworks nearly as much. If they show you those places that are safe, not under a bed, not next to a closet water heater, those are not great, but in a safe closet with no golf clubs that are going to fall on them, or in a bathroom, of course, those are safe spaces where we can create a den environment with a cozy bed, maybe some sort of dark cover that is like a doggy pillow fort. And when we create this safe den space, we want to have an area where our dog can go hide when they get scared. That's one of the ways that we are able to regulate and calm down and build tolerances long term. And I'm going to have a list below on really easy therapeutics that you can layer on to these kind of situations to help them feel more calm in the midst of the storm, like pheromone collars, dog-friendly essential oils, CBD can be helpful. There's a list, as well as the thunder shirt that we just mentioned, that are part of our triage approach to helping them feel as calm as they can in the midst of the storm. One more quick tip, guys, around preconditioning before the fireworks and thunderstorms is stuffed frozen food items given especially with some turkey inside. There's going to be a whole segment in my 3 Pillars program around forage feeding through the work of Dr. Ian Dunbar, which essentially states that when dogs are burning calories as they fill their belly, trying to work them out of stuffed frozen items like these or licky mats, they're burning calories as they fill their belly. When we add something like tryptophan that calms them even more, they can work on a stuffed frozen item within an hour or 2 before the sun starts to set and the fireworks start happening. If they're preconditioned with yummy stuff that fills their belly with turkey and they're feeling a little nappy, now we're going to be able to tolerate the thunderstorms and fireworks much better in the moment. Check out the full course for more info.